I spent a lot of money, but
Oh, no.
and probably only got one real lead, maybe one real
Yeah,
phone call, and even
yeah,
that person, they weren't too motivated, and so I wanted a lever I could pull and make print money whenever I need to. We also did it like in probably the worst time to do it because
yeah.
it was the holidays and all that were coming up, and then we're in this down market, so everything was kind of working against it. But we still had success, and I want to say, man, in the first 30 days, I had like six appointments. Like this is also my only paid lead source, maybe other than just Google local service. So
Hey guys, it's Ollie with Consistent Listings, and today I'm super excited to interview another one of our successful clients, Steph, who was able to go from running YouTube ads himself, not really getting much traction, to running with us and getting 2 listings in his first 3 months. So, Steph, welcome on, welcome to the channel.
hey, thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me.
No worries. And I guess we'll sort of just dive straight in. So would you be able to sort of like catch us up to speed, let us know like how your real estate journey's been so far and sort of what led you up to this essentially?
Yeah, for sure. So I do a lot of organic YouTube. I'm in Central Texas. Relocation clients, kind of my niche, mostly buyers, and feel like I wanted to make a shift into the listing side a little bit more. In order to do that, you tend to need to pay to play. There's mailers, there's ads, there's leads via Zillow or whatever. So you're gonna have to pay. There's some overhead to get to that place. And I knew YouTube worked really well on the organic side, and I trusted that it would work on the paid side. Different beast for sure.
Yeah.
So a couple years back, I tried it on the paid side and it flopped. I spent a lot of money, but
Oh, no.
and probably only got one real lead, maybe one real
Yeah.
phone call, and even
Yeah.
that person, they weren't too motivated. So I put it down, kept it in the back of my mind, and then I want to say I got an email from you guys, and I'm usually a test it person. So if it aligns with what I'm trying to do, then I'm usually down to test it if the numbers make sense. And so it did. We did,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's been working well. And we also did it like in probably the worst time to do it because
Yeah.
it was the holidays and all that were coming up, and then we're in this down market, so everything was kind of working against it. But we still had success, and I want to say, man, in the first 30 days, I had like six appointments.
Yeah, no, it was something crazy in the first 30 days. We're pretty intense. Like we want to make sure the campaigns just like blow out the water like straight away. But what would you say your sort of the biggest problem in real estate was on the seller side? Was it like you were like kind of struggling to because I know you had your buyers for YouTube organic, but you were kind of struggling to get another stream for the sellers?
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly it. Was just struggling to get a consistent stream for sellers, something that I could control. That was really it. So Google local service is a way that I get majority of my listings, but you can't control it. I literally have the budget set to $1 million a day, and it'll never spend it. Like it only spends like 500 or 600 bucks a month, and just that's just due to the competition and search volume. So there's nothing I can do, and so I wanted a lever I could pull and make print money whenever I need to. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Yeah, like a system that you can sort of control, turn on and off. You can scale it, you can scale it back. Did you sort
Yep.
of like have a look around at like other alternatives? Was anything else like specifically popping up, or what kind of made you specifically go with us and the YouTube ads direction?
I wasn't searching, but it was like in my mind, and I guess the algorithm might have served me up something or served me up to you guys. But yeah, it was just perfect timing for the inbound message that I got from Johnny. It was really just perfect timing. So and I was down to give it a shot. We had a good conversation. I definitely went and like reviewed you guys and just made sure that you could do what you say. And I watched a couple testimonials just like this, and that's what really led me to be like, all right, I'll try. And I also called, so I called some of the people on the testimonials to kind of see their experience,
Yeah,
and everybody was real with me, and they said they were having some luck. So I knew that I would be good on camera, not worried about
yeah,
that. I knew I had the budget to make it start to work. So
yeah.
it was all about, all right, does it work for my avatar, for my client?
Yeah, you smashed on the videos. The videos came out so well, and that really helps too. The fact that you've got that YouTube organic presence means that you just come on, you just smash it straight away, like straight out the gate. And I mean, like almost that's definitely something that's helped you smash it with us so far. Do you think there's anything else maybe specifically that helped you like gain a lot of success with this system? Like, why do you think it worked so well for you?
I think the organic presence probably had something to do with it. I think maybe some of those same people might have seen my local videos pop up. Maybe. I haven't had confirmation from that, but from one person. Uh, but yeah, I think the lack of competition in the same space, advertising in the same space. I'm sure that that helped. I'm in a medium-sized market. Our price point's relatively low, and so, radio ads still work really well in the market that I'm in, and
No
so,
way.
yeah, so some of you see billboards and you see radio ads, and, like, those are kind of the
Damn.
2 main things, and maybe some Facebook ads, but, nobody really has that lead system dialed in as far as YouTube goes. So I knew that would set me apart.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, so many people on like Facebook or trying these like or cold calling a lot of these old methods. The thing with YouTube is it's so complex to like get set up, get running, get converting. You got to go through the testing phase. It's like it's such a high barrier to entry, as I'm sure you know, that it really just works so well in separating you. And also, we've seen a lot of our agents where it's really helped them on the listing presentation as well. It's like, oh, we've
Yeah.
come from YouTube, very different, and then helps to go on and secure the listings. But let's talk a little bit more about your results. So sort of talk us through that. We got two listings in the first 3 months, and I believe you might mention a few others in the pipeline potentially too.
Yeah. Yeah. So I had 6 appointments in the first month, which I was like, okay, it works. System works. That's fine.
Yeah.
And, if I fumble when I get to those appointments, that's on me, not on y'all. And I would say 3 of those people are likely to list coming in spring. So we're in January right now. And so they were in the research phase trying to figure out if it's a good idea or not, and what they might want to do to their house to get it ready.
Yeah.
And almost had one signed in the first 30 days, but they were very unsure on if they wanted to. And I think it was just a big lift for them to get the house ready. The house wasn't in great shape. And so after that, lead flow slowed down just a bit, and I think we traded out videos, and, after we did a video swap, we got a few more appointments, and I would say one of those appointments was straight up, "Hey, I gotta go soon." And,
Yeah.
and that's the one who I think watched the channel, before. It's like, "I gotta go soon, so, here's what we got." We're actually upside down by about 20,000 on the mortgage, and so
Yeah.
it's not gonna be an easy lift to make work, and, but we did. They trusted me, so we're actually getting that one listed next week.
Amazing.
And then,
Awesome.
then the other one, he's actually an investor, and he has 3
Oh, cool.
properties that he might sell in
Ooh.
the kinda in the long run, but the first one up is the highest priced one, and, it's a flip that he did, beautiful property, and, I think we got pictures getting taken for that this week, and yeah, should be up by next week too.
Wow, amazing. Sounds great. And I don't want to keep you too long, but if someone was watching right now and they're on the fence for even just booking a call, what would you sort of say to them?
Yeah, it's definitely worth talking through, and I think the numbers need to make sense for you. I'm in a very low price point market. Our average price point is 250K, but the appointments that I've been on have not been. I only had one that was in the 225s, but the other ones have been like in the 300s and 400s. So it looks like more than likely you're gonna get a higher price client
Yeah.
that reached out that's a little bit over your average, but use your average commission kind of as the barometer so that way you can knock it out of the park and you can be pleased when you make more. But
Yeah.
yeah, use that as the barometer, and if the numbers make sense from there, and you have the bandwidth and the time to actually go in and make the videos right, because I think that's probably 99% of it is
Yeah.
making sure that the video's right. Because if you come off fake, then they're gonna bounce. You're not gonna get the appointments. So make sure you have that space. I would say rehearse it and digest the script for a while before you go in and you shoot
Mm,
it.
yeah.
And if you do those things, if the numbers work, if you digest the script the way you should, and don't just throw crap at the camera, and you launch it, you take the call, get the advice, and get the structure from the fellas, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work for pretty much whatever market. I think the thing it hits on some of the kind of primary seller points that you see.
Yeah, no, exactly. Couldn't have said it any better. And funny if that is something we see, and I think it's to do with the audience on YouTube ads, but across all of our markets, we're genuinely bringing in like higher price points than like the average. And I don't think you see that with any like Facebook ads or anything. I think it's purely YouTube, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I won't keep you too long, Steph. So thanks everybody for tuning in. And if you do want to learn a little bit more, you do want to jump on a call and get a custom game plan for yourself, just like Steph did, just click the calendar link below, select a day, select time, and we'll talk soon. Thank you. Bye bye.